Is the Jund World Shaper precon the best precon of all time? Shout out to Blue Collar Commander for sending me this commander deck. Hearthhole is everything that you want in a commander. After you station it for 2, you have an ability for 1, tap it, sack a land, draw 2 cards, you can play an additional land. Sazerael Genesis Shepherd lets you play land cards from your graveyard, and whenever you sack something, you put counters equal to Sazerael's power onto another creature. Exploration Broodship is a new take on Exploration. After you station it 3, you have the ability to play an additional land. After you station it for 8, it becomes a 4/4 flyer, and then you can play a permanent card once per turn from your graveyard. We have a new Scoot Swarm. I know that's exactly what you wanted. It's Scouring Swarm. Whenever you sacrifice a land, you make a copy of it if there's 7 or more lands in your graveyard. If not, you make a 1/1 insect. You'll be surprised how quickly you get 7 or more lands in your graveyard. And then we have Horizon Explorer. Lands you control enter untapped. Whenever you attack a player, create a lander token. That's for each player you attack. Then we have Lonecrafter Fawn. Whenever it enters, you discard any number of lands, and you return that many non-land permanents to your hand. I just wanted to highlight some of the new cards. Let's get into some of the ramp. The classics like Satyr Wayfinder, Nature's Lore, Farseek, Cultivate, ways to sack and ramp like Harrow, Roiling Regrowth. Even the old school Sky Shroud claim to go get your non-basic forest, and one of my favorite creatures of all time, Augur of Autumn, lets you play lands off the top, and if you have Coven, you can also play creatures off the top. Another way to sack and ramp with Spring Bloom Druid, and what are you going to do when all those lands are in the graveyard? You're going to use Aftermath Analyst to get them all back, or if you don't have that to get them all back, you can use Splendid Reclamation to get them all back. Let's talk about removal and other useful spells. We have Infernal Grasp, Rakdos Charm. I love modal spells. You can actually just kill your opponents with this. What about removal that applies to more situations? You have Putrefy, gets an artifact or a creature. Beast Within gets any permanent, even lands, gives them a 3/3 beast. Terror Sunder starts out with artifacts and enchantments, but if you pay that kicker cost, you get any non-land permanent. Binding of the Old Gods also hits any non-land permanent, helps you ramp. World Soul Rage may look unassuming, but I did 5 damage to my opponent's commander the other day and was able to put 5 lands onto the battlefield from my graveyard and my hand. Busted. I had 12 lands by turn 5. There's even removal that hits multiple permanents. Windgrace's Judgment hits 1 non-land permanent from each of your opponents. Gaze of Granite is the next spell. Board wipe, be careful though, because it also hits your non-land permanents as well. We have reprints of Pest Infestation and Blasphemous Act for just some more removal. But let's talk about some of my favorite reprints in this deck. This deck is absolutely stacked with Jund-coded EDH cards that we love, like Korvold, Fakehurst King, the Gitrog Monster, Omnath, Locus of Rage, Marog, Fury of Akum, Atenia, Protector of Argoth for all the lands you're going to sack, Worldbreaker. God Eternal Bontu is nuts in this deck because you can sack lands to draw cards. You want more sack synergies? You have Braids, Arisen Nightmare. You have Mayhem Devil. You're going to be doing tons of damage with this. Jury Master of the Review is going to get huge. You're going to sack it and take someone out. Soul of Windgrace, when it enters and attacks, you return a land from your graveyard. Plus, it has 3 other abilities. Multani is bustedly huge. Oracle Moldiah gives you extra land drops and play them off the top. Rampaging Balos, make a bunch of 4/4s. And Tireless Tracker 2. Tune in Tuesday for BCC's Trevor Project fundraiser stream.